Oh, jeez. Not on the grass. I know. Been forever. Been busy, you know, stuff to do. Anyway, we got something else cool now. I don't know if you can see it in there. I don't know. Let's, it's a thing. We bought a thing. Got a thing? I don't know. We got another thing. So yeah. This thing. And, you know, don't mind the flat tire. We got her all jacked up right now. But a good friend of mine rings us up and says, I got something, a cool pit bike that you need to come have a peek at. So it's this thing. There's I think it's like a QA50, old school QA50, hardtail, tiny little wheels, pretty rare beast. But he's built a sort of a sidecar for it. And this one's like, so it was built for towing their drag car. So it's got a hook and everything to charge a battery, which is why it's got this stator or a charger motor on it. So it'll actually, when you're driving it, it'll charge the battery. But they were jumping the car starter with this and towing it with that. So it's quite an interesting thing. I don't know what the seat looks pretty hard, but I don't know when it's last been running. But we gotta unload. It's been in the back of the truck for a few weeks. I gotta be honest. I haven't really. It was cold and icy when I came back, and I just kind of threw everything in the garage. And well, now we gotta go over it. So let's get it unloaded, and then we'll have a peek. You know, you gotta have two ramps when it's got extra wheels. Anyway, this is the thing. We'll feast our eyes upon it here. Original QR tank. Suicide shifter. I think it's just spins. Everything's damp because it's like warm outside. It's like 12 degrees Celsius outside today, and everything in the shop is super cold. So we got a adjuster here. So I think I'm guessing it's total loss. So there's probably no stator or anything to charge the coil to run the spark. So I think it's set up through the battery coil. You know, the points there, condenser on the bottom. And I think if you hook up another chain there, it'll actually run that charging motor. No filter or anything like that, but he put in a pile of work on it. It's quite something. Gotta. And I think he said that it's got a larger bore, so it's like 107 or 110 cc's. I'm guessing it's probably loud. There's a lot to it. It's got a setup, because I think they would push the race car with it as well. And those old QAs, they use the rim as the drum, actually. Old school. There's just everywhere you look, there's just weird, cool stuff. You know, we put in an awful lot of time on it. And the bars do fold down. What did I notice? I noticed it does have a crack. I gotta weld the bars back together, maybe. Just, I've never seen such a thing. Does anybody out there ever see something like this? It's wild. I guess that'll charge that battery too. I don't know what we do with it exactly. You know, we got to look after it, but I don't know what we do with it, or, you know, don't really have a pile of space, but airplane landed. I don't know what we do with it. What do you guys think? So I don't know if it'll go. I think there's a couple switches on here. Oh, the red light. Oh. I'm assuming that means it's probably startable. Choke. Probably some sort of fuel valve. We kick it over and see if it does anything at all. What if we use some juice on it? Quick start. Roger, low, light it on fire, or we'll be okay. Oh, must have spark. Made a noise. We're just not getting fuel through it. I don't know which way's on for the gas. Alright. We'll have to dig in here a little bit because it runs out of the tank, through the filter, up and around, and into this thing here. So maybe what we'll do is we'll pull that cover off and just see if there's any sludge in there. Alright, so I pulled the cover off. We've got the screws there. Doesn't seem... Let's give the old peacock. I know it's not called that. Let's give that a little twist and see if anything comes out. Oh yeah, we're pouring out of there. So we do have fuel flow. The fuel flows through there. So clearly we've got fuel in here. Which means that there's probably... Oh, yeah, I know. Someone's very excited. Which means we've probably got... Like I said, it hasn't been running for a while, so there's probably a jet or something in there that's clogged up. But just for giggles, let's hook it back up and just see if we can I know. Just see if we can make some noise with it. All right. Is that bad? We'll see. Maybe that means something, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Oh. Idling away. Idle's high though. I don't think it's a two-stroke, but it's just smoking. Danger on this is quite high, I think. That's gonna get my pant leg, probably gonna get electrocuted, run over somehow. Boys, I think we gotta go for a rip. The red light is getting me. Oh, how are we gonna do this now? I'm gonna put you down. Hang on. That is quite dangerous, but I love it. I think we have another test pilot. So, step one, watch fingers in there, which is kind of like, you know, it's tough because obviously the shifter is right there. And watch the dog because, well, he likes to bite the front tire. Just as it starts to rain. All right, you're up. So I think we turned both of those on. That used to work. I don't know. That doesn't seem to want to go up now. Nope. There's where she's going to turn and flip it. Ready? Oh, jeez. Not on the grass! Oh my god, it's going to be so muddy now. Well, I guess that's the seal of approval. You went and got it all muddy.
It's working now.
So what's the verdict?
It's kind of sketchy, but kind of fun. Just need a little bit of weight over here.
What do you guys think we should do with it? Should we just rip it around the racetrack? Should we turn it into some sort of tow vehicle? I don't really know. Anyway, let us know what you want us to do with it, because it looks cool. Sounds neat. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be.
Definitely has character.
Yeah. Anyway, needs a seat, and it's raining. I'm going inside.